Saturday, August 1st, and I took a zero in Delaware water gap, and none of my packages came in. Post office is way behind on deliveries, so I don't know what I'm going to do or when it's going to be here. So I got the postmaster's number. I'm going to keep in touch. So I'm in New Jersey now. This is where I got day before yesterday, Thursday. I had somebody drop me off here this morning. Here's the visitor center. This is near the water. There's a lot of kayakers and people doing water stuff. So I got like 72 miles, I think, in New Jersey. I'm trying to get it done and get out of here in about 3 days. My goal is to get to Vermont in 15 days. So by 15th of August, I want to be in Vermont. So hopefully, being out of the rocks, I can move. Instead of doing in the low to mid 20s, maybe I can do the high 20s. At least 25, hopefully. Alright, well, I will check back in later. Hey, I'm at the Sunrise Appalachian Trail Deli. Just had lunch, had a Reuben, some pasta salad, and I got a Philly cheesesteak to go. Really good food. The owner, John, or Silent Prairie, I think his trail name is. Really great guy. And the girl he has working there, working the register, is really nice. So it's just right off trail. The green sign there is the trail goes that way. So you're really not just a few steps to get here. And they have a spigot out back 24/7 if you need water. He leaves it on. So that was really good. I was totally out of water. The water sources this time of year have dried up, most of them. So, plus you don't have to filter it, so that's really good. All right, guys. Well, I highly recommend the place. Come in, get something to eat, and get you something to go. You can also charge your phone here, and they got a hiker box, and they got a hiker book you can sign if you want to. Alright guys, talk to you later. Hey, this is Sunrise Mountain Pavilion. Let's go check it out. like it's saying it's better days. Looks like they got some things missing. But nice they had some picnic tables under here to sit at. Trail goes that way. Yeah, they used to have something bolted in between these. Probably like wooden post. Good morning, it is Monday, August 3rd, and I am been on trail for a few minutes now. Can't remember if I did a morning check-in yesterday or not. It was raining pretty hard and storming, so I probably didn't do one. So this can be for August 2nd too. Let's see, yesterday the rocks were really slippery. I had to go slow. I almost fell multiple times. So I only got like 16.5 miles because I was going so slow. But I was able to stop at a deli and have lunch, and I got a sandwich for dinner. So my food bag didn't get much lighter yesterday. And last night I stayed at a shelter. Didn't have a water source, but somebody had left some water in the bear-proof container. There was about 3 gallons in there, so I had plenty of water last night. I filtered it too, just in case. I'm not sure where it came from or where they got the water, but so far so good. And it stormed pretty good last night. I was glad I was in the shelter. Today there's a shelter. The one that I'm shooting for is like 19.5 or something. The one before is it's not enough distance, and the one after is too far, so I'm gonna shoot for that one. And about 5 miles before that, there's a place you can get some food off-road a little bit, off-trail a little bit down the road. There's a deli, and there's the pizza place, and there's another place, but they're not open till they're closed Monday and Tuesday, so that's not an option. So let's see here. A little cooler this morning. I guess that rain cooled things off a little. And let's see. After today, I'll have about 15 miles, I think, and I'll be done with New Jersey, and I'll be into New York. So that'd be good to check another state off. New York's like 88 miles, a little over. It's a little further than New Jersey was, so. But Connecticut's only like 50, a little over 50 miles, so I'll get done with it hopefully in a couple of days or so, once I start. And then Massachusetts is like 90 plus miles, so it'll take me about, I don't know, 4.5 days probably. I seem to like average, I'm around 20 miles. I can push harder and get to over that, but my natural pace is about 2 miles per hour, so I'm just kind of a cautious hiker. I don't want to break anything before I get to where I'm going. Alright guys, well I'll check back in later if anything interesting comes up. Bye. Hey, coming off the mountain after High Point, see a sign for Trail Magic, and there's a cooler and some jugs of water. So I just filled my water up, so I don't need that, but maybe there's a cold drink. Hopefully. Let's check it out. Doesn't feel too promising. Cool. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 5th, and I am in Unionville, New York. About to leave a hostel I stayed at Monday night and Tuesday because the remnants of a hurricane, tropical storm, blew over. So it was pretty stormy yesterday, rain, high winds, there were a lot of trees down. So I think it was a wise decision to stay somewhere off trail. So I stayed at this hostel. It's called Sola, S-O-L-A. Not sure what it means. And it's ran by the pastor of the First Presbyterian Church here in town, Doug. And he's a real nice guy. So let me show you around the hostel here before I get on trail. So here's the door, you come in, there's a bench, air conditioner. They put the hikers staying here. I was the only one here, so I got my name there. I think it's probably a bench from the church. It's like they got the capacity for like 4 people. One person can sleep on the couch. He made this. That was the cradle of the church bell. When they had it repaired, he repurposed it to this bench. And that's just the right to hit your toe on when you go to the bathroom at night. And it's got some loaner clothes when you're doing laundry. Here's a washer and dryer. I like this big sink here. Clean your stuff out. Toilet. Nice shower. Exhaust fan. He's like he's totally redone this basement. He said this house was like 150 years old. He's got people that stay here, I think, make these. He offered to let me do one if I had some spare time. Basically, you just paint on these pieces of wood. There's where I slept. Nice, comfortable mattress. Got a little table. You can charge your stuff. Bunk beds. A little chair made out of pallets, it looks like. Got a hiker box. Got one with gear and one with food. All the reading you could possibly ever want to do. And he's got some Bibles for those that need one or want one. He said one of the people that stay here was Amish and made this trash can holder. So here's the rules. Alright. When I summit, I gotta figure out how to get these made to mail out all the places I stayed at. Then outside, One thing I really didn't like about the hostel, he makes you leave your pack and your shoes out here, which it makes it hard to get your stuff out and put back in. Also, I don't like leaving my shoes because I have to special order them because most people don't stock 16s, so I can't just pick them up locally. So when you come into the hostel, he's still want to put a privacy fence up, or he's researching it. And this is where you come down and put your stuff and go in the hostel. He's got the upstairs is where they live. He's got it like a private area. Alright guys, well I'm about to, I got a pretty good road walk to get back to the trailhead. And there's a general store that opens at 6. It's about 5:53 now. Going to get some coffee and something for breakfast and maybe something for lunch. Alright, well, hopefully today will be an awesome day. And I got about 20 miles and I'll be in New York. So if I have a really good day, I should be on the AT, that is, be in New York. I'm in New York now, but not on the AT. I'm in New Jersey on the AT. So. Alright guys, have a good day. Here's the Italian restaurant. It was really, really good. Annabella's Pizza. It's on Main Street. There's their sign. Post office. This looks like one of those old gas stations from way back in the day. Probably had those pumps out here that were gravity fed. Alright, here's the general store. They got pretty much everything you could need in here as far as food. I didn't see any camping like fuel, but just leave backpacks outside. Alright, the general store, I got my favorite Starbucks mocha, Mountain Dew. They got these fresh donuts in. Try one of those, and they're making my breakfast sandwich. They only got one guy working here, and they're real busy, so he said he's gonna bring it out to me out here on the deck porch, which is fine. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, I was daydreaming this morning and overshot the trailhead. So I went about half a mile that away, I do think, but I'm back at it now. I gotta cross this road. Alright, it's kind of easy to miss that it wasn't really, that's what that side looks like. It wasn't a big sign or anything. But it was my fault, no doubt. I should have been watching gut hooks. There's a lot of generators running this morning, and supposedly there's a widespread power outage. These streams were dried up before we had all the rain yesterday. Now, shouldn't be any problem finding water. Turkeys. After the tropical storm came through yesterday, there's a lot of blowdowns on the trail, fresh blowdowns. There's one here blocking the whole trail. Gonna have to get through it. It reminds me of my Pinhoti Trail thru-hike. Tornadoes hit the morning of my second day, and there was widespread flooding and trees down all over. Kind of deja vu. I'll get through this though. This northern part of New Jersey's been kind of boggy, kind of like marshy wetlands. There's been a lot of boardwalks. This is the first one like this. But this thing took a long time to build. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 2 screws in each board on the decking. Pretty though. In New Jersey, the trail goes real close to houses. It's like you're in their backyard almost. You can see houses, you can hear people cutting their grass, you hear cars at night. So you're not too remote. But New Jersey has been surprisingly pretty state. I never thought it'd be that nice. It's funny whenever you about to meet a person here, they turn away from you. They're scared of the coronavirus. For some reason, I think hikers have it. We're the ones that don't have it. Because we've been in nature. Nature's the safest place to be. It's the big cities and the confined spaces, being in buildings, small rooms and houses. That's where disease flourishes. Nature will take care of that on its own. It's like if you put a drop of poison in a shot glass, it's going to be pretty potent. But if you put that same drop in the ocean, it's going to dissipate. It's going to be diluted. It's going to disappear, basically. That's a long footbridge. Boardwalk, I would call it, not a bridge. I guess it is a bridge. kind of like that one that goes over Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana. That's a long bridge. Stranger danger. Watch them. They'll put their mask on. Like that's going to help them. And watch them turn away from you. Hello. How's it going? Good. I'm less than 2.5 miles from this place that has ice cream and sodas and don't know what all else. Just 0.2 off trail. So hopefully they are open. I don't see why they wouldn't be on a Wednesday. Alright, well I don't think I can film this whole, nobody want to watch it, so I don't know. I think you've seen enough of it. Some muddy water. Alright, getting to Heaven Hill Farm. I got ice cream and drinks. You just gotta work to get here. Got a nursery too. Good morning, it is Thursday, August 6th, and I'm waiting on my shuttle driver. I stayed at the drive-in theater last night, and it was pretty cool. I had my friend Spurs made it in, so he's sleeping in this morning. He's gonna leave out a little later. I got my stuff ready to go. But within walking distance they have restaurants and a grocery store, and they got convenience stands here during the movies, and they got a place you can charge your phones. They didn't have any running water spigots, but they said the main concessions has a bathroom with running water. So I just filled my bottles up when I went to dinner at Pennington's. So I got a full water supply. Let's see, I could have easily made it into New York yesterday, but there really wasn't a shelter close. So I decided to stay here at the theater, just check it out. So I'm only like 3 miles from New York, so I'll definitely be there today. And I'm gonna try to go for at least 20 plus miles. Alright, that's about it. Just gotta keep pushing. Alright, y'all have a good day.